Hey guys, Foxdrop here and welcome to another Why Not Jungle video. These videos set out to explore the unpopular junglers, those that aren't picked as much or perhaps ones that are slightly off the meta, and just talk a little bit about them. This video is going to be on Trundle, someone who has seen a resurgence in play in the top lane as a counter to the current tanky top meta. As always, if you want to learn how you can influence which champions I feature in these videos, then the details on how you can do that will be at the end of the video. So what are 3 positives for picking Trundle jungle? Well, firstly, he has amazing sustain with his passive, and the fact that the AD debuff on his Q means that he actually takes a lot less damage in the first place. Secondly, he has fairly decent clear speeds with the fact that he has an attack damage steroid on his Q, an attack speed steroid on his W, and also the fact that your Q can be used as an auto attack reset. And also, Trundle is a pretty good team fighter because his ulti makes enemy tanks very weak, and also his pillar can easily disrupt enemies, making them fairly decent targets. On the other hand, what are some negatives to jungle Trundle? In general, Trundle's ganks are actually kinda weak because his pillar doesn't have great range, and also it's fairly easy to avoid, especially if the enemy champion has a gap closer, which those type of champions are very popular at the moment. He's also quite easily kited, especially early on when he has quite high cooldowns, which means that he doesn't benefit so often from the move speed on his W and also the slow from his pillar. And finally, if he is weak or behind, then he can easily be ignored or easily be bursted down, unless he can get a nice ult off onto someone on the enemy team who is extremely tanky. So what do I think about Trundle overall? Well, I think he is a decent jungler, but doesn't really fit in the current meta for jungling too much. He's outshone in terms of early pressure by a lot of junglers that doesn't truly excel in any one specific role. He also works very well with poke comps thanks to his pillar, however those kind of comps aren't really too popular or too powerful at the moment. All in all though, I think he's a solid jungler in general and pretty decent if you want to main him in solo queue. So some tips on how to make your jungle Trundle a little bit stronger. Don't forget to use your Q as an auto attack reset both when dueling and when clearing in order to maximize your DPS output. When killing the jungle, make sure to have your W down as the jungle creeps die, because your W gives you increased healing, and that increases the healing that you'll be getting from your passive as those jungle creeps do die. And finally, learn how to use your ulti, or more specifically who to use your ulti on, in order to get maximum effectiveness in a specific situation. For example, in general it is a good idea to stick your ult on someone who has a lot of health and a lot of armor and magic resist so that you can steal the most amount from that character and therefore be tankier yourself. However, you don't have to do that, and it can be a good idea to use your ult on a squishy target in order to burst them down if you feel like there's going to be a bit of a DPS race. So if you want to know how I play my jungle Trundle, I'm just going to leave this graphic on the screen now with all the relevant and important information for you to gaze upon. And as that's going up, I want to talk to you about how you can influence the next Why Not Jungle video. In order to do this, make sure to follow me on Twitter, which is @FoxdropLol, and then tweet me with the hashtag Why Not, followed by the champion that you want to see next. Please remember to use that hashtag when you tweet me, because it makes my life a lot easier when I'm searching through all your suggestions. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching this video guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you want to see more educational League of Legends content. Follow me on my Twitter, my Facebook, and also you can catch me streaming on Twitch too. All those links are in the description. But thanks very much for watching guys, and I will see you in my next video.